Hey, hey, we back? Looking like we're back. So that's the second time I have crashed while streaming since installing the new webcam, which leads me to believe it's a problem with the new webcam, which, man, that is a huge problem to have with a new piece of hardware. Yeah, welcome back, Goat. What does my event viewer say? Got anything for us, event viewer, my guy? Let's see. Application logs. Information. No warnings. There's an error. The details are this operation completed successfully. Neat. Launcher service unable to launch. That doesn't help us. You can combine blue stones, says Goat. Ah, okay. All right. Is that our crash time? That's our crash time. OVR service launcher has an error on it. Unable to launch. There's no active user. I don't know what any of this stuff is. This is not helping. Hardware events. Nothing. System logs. There's your memory dump. I think that's us right there. The computer has rebooted from a bug check. The bug check was this. Okay, well. Okay. I'll look into that later. That's a long bug check. So we want the quantum moon at the ash twin. Ash Twin. Got it. Number of times I have autopiloted to the Ember Twin and died is way too high. Be right back. Seven clicks out. Look away, look back. Check for moon, look away, look back. Check for moon, look away, look back. Check for moon. Fall into the sun by accident. Escape from the sun, because we're just that good. Crash into Ember Twin by accident. Come on, buddy. I know you're quantum and everything. Hey, son. Stupid sun has its own gravity and everything. I mean, the sun's not a problem unless you're trying to land on a planet near the sun, in which case the gravity becomes a problem. It's not the sun's fault I'm trying to land on the Ash Twin. It's the game's fault I'm trying to land on the Ash Twin. So many times trying to land on the Ash Twin for many, many story reasons. Many game reasons. Okay, so we stay on. Wait, it's Ember Twin I want to go to, right? It doesn't really matter. Because the only time I've been to the Quantum Moon where you can access the North Pole at all is when it's on the Ember Twin, or the Ash Twin. Ash Twin, because the sand was leaving. Again, this is maybe me just doing correlation is causation, and that's not how this works at all. Because, you know, this game likes to trick you with things that look like they're correlated and therefore are causative, but they're not. I went to the Quantum Moon on Bramble, couldn't access the North Pole. Went to the Quantum Moon on Giant's Deep, couldn't access the North Pole. Went to the Quantum Moon on the other one. Couldn't access the North Pole. The only time I could access the North Pole from the moon itself was when it was orbiting the twins. Again, coincidence? Maybe. It's quantum-y after all. How quirky and fun. It feels like a photo. Okay, son, buckaroo, I know you're right here and everything. I'm not a general fan of quirkiness. No, I don't think that's really my jam, goat. I swear, if I crash into something else while I'm out here, while I'm trying to get into you, I'm going to be so pissed off. Get back here and let me crash into you. This way that it moves is so weird, too. Just let me get in. I'll crash. I don't care. There it is. There's the crash we've been waiting for. Oh, this is the wrong... I don't want to be here anyway. The quantum moon takes on the personality of the thing that it's orbiting, goat. Right? Right. And I've been to 3 separate quantum moons exhibiting the qualities of the planet it's orbiting, where the North Pole is inaccessible. Entirely inaccessible. Can't get there at all. So you're telling me if I go back to a planet where the moon orbiting it was inaccessible, this time it'll be fine because of the crazy random chance of the quantum moon. If that happens, just change the place you're at. Okie doke. North, 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 north we go. Well, crap. There's a bunch of rocks in the way. Can we go north? No, we can't. Hey, tower, I'm summoning you by spinning in circles and doing the dance. Ah, crap, there it was. Thanks, goat. The moon is pretending to be the ash twin. It is not actually the ash twin, but it's taking on the characteristics thereof. I am a quantum moon master now. Oh, nice. I'm a hero. No doubt about it. Ready to save the unit. Oh, wait. No, it dies. I'm just here to observe. Observe the death of everything, including all my friends and family. Everyone certainly dies eventually. Is this your first time on the Quantum Moon? My first time here. If you look for answers, I hope you find them. That's a worthless combination. Neat. How about this? Hey, Rocket. Got your email. Yep. I'll cast it and get it posted for next Wednesday. Thanks for sending it in. Alien Isolation. Heard good things about that, J-Tox. Not sure I'm going to play it, though. Like many of the clan before me, I journeyed here to the quantum moons to see the reflection of the eye. You may think it's strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached an end. Quite friggin' possibly, yes. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent, having lured my clan to the star system to have them vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it has become my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Right. Hey, you want to come with me? I know how to get to the eye. Just gotta come with me real fast. We can do it. No? Can't do that either? Okay. Bummer. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? I don't know. I'm not sure if we ever get that answer to that question. We get to the eye, we watch the death of our solar system, we fall into a hole, and we consciously observe the eye, and it makes us hallucinate a bunch of stuff, and then that's it. That's the effect of a conscious observer on the eye. A bunch of hallucinating. It destroys the universe and rebirth it based on what we saw. The universe is already dying. Like, the whole point of the story is that all these stars are dying and all these solar systems are getting eliminated. The universe itself was already dying way before I did anything. I don't think that's me. Great. Good chat. Weird quantum version of a Nomai. Pretty cool stuff. Mets, well, probably met Solanum. Some version of Solanum. Thought you said there was some stuff under Timber Hearth, Goat. I've got some time. It's my birthday. Yep, always my birthday. Every day is my birthday. Wait, is the tower I'm just realizing I'm not running into the tower at all. Oh, there it is. Yeah, but I need my ship to get back to Timber Hearth, or we just... Wait, where is my ship? Is it... It's on the moon, right? Oh, excuse me. It is hard to land on a planet in just your spacesuit, which feels appropriate. Probably shouldn't be that easy. The Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to the Ash Twin. What do I have to do with that? There's a wandering rock. Oh, I never find Coleus. I never did find that stupid dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. I still don't know what that's talking about. Good flying. Thank you. Oh, okay, bye. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine ore of one of the other sites. On the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust. I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. Oh, that's us. That's the Harthians. 200,000 years ago. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor, Mallory, once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across the universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. Ugh. After closer observation... Oh, we already did that one. There are... No. Alright. Site 2B is safe. Coleus says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effects on life there. So yeah, Coleus. That's super fun. Okay, so this is where we came from then. I'm getting pushed somewhere else. What? What's all this stuff down here? Like, did our people come down here? This has already been discovered? I imagine so. It's home. They just left a bunch of garbage down here. Or they throw garbage down here or something. Hmm. And then you get teleported out to another part of Timber Hearth. Interesting. Just a little solar eclipse for our day. So the Nomai could have just wiped us out. If they'd been less ecologically conscious, they could have just killed us all to get the mining stuff that they needed. They're pretty benevolent. Very conscientious people. Does that let me mark something? I don't think that lets me mark anything, Goat. What are you talking about when you say mark? It's darker and spookier, and there are many more riddles. Do you die a lot more? Hi, son. How's it going? Doing great? Good. Wonderful. You do die a lot. More than this? Or the same? Guess it depends on how much you suck, I suppose. Yes, yes. Good stuff. Location mode and the log is what you need. I was in the log. Didn't see anything about a location mode. We've been here. We did all this stuff. We wandered around a little bit. There was sand at the bottom. There was some quantum rock stuff going on. The sand is filling, so is this like a You gotta get here in the first 20 seconds or the sand covers up what you need to find. Kind of a thing. Because, I don't know, kind of feels like it is. And then there's a cave down in there. Once again, the sand is covering it, so you can't access said cave. Do we know why the sand is doing this? Like, what part of the whole process of launching the probe requires the Ash Twin to transport all of its sand to the Ember Twin? Like, of all the Nomai stuff that I've read, there's nothing that talks about that. That's right, Psychonauts. Like a glove. So the answer is no. The game never explains it. It's just a game mechanic. Game designer wanted a game mechanic, which is fine, but it's not explained in-game at all. Fair enough. Rumor mode. We're in location mode. Back to map, find in rumor mode. Press A. What does A do on the controller? I knew Happy made this game. Yeah, I know, Goat, but what does A do in other contexts? Is it only for this? You only press A on the controller to mark things on the map? What does A do otherwise? I need to know what A is on my keyboard, because it's not A. Sup, Somicron? Nope. Got stuff to do. Select button. When you select something. So it should be E, but E takes me out. Right and left click don't do anything. Yeah, A is E. E doesn't do anything here. E takes me out of it. I go down, I press E. It does this. Spacebar, no. R? Q and E do the exact same thing, which is interesting. W and S go up and down, which is kind of weird. F, G, J, K, L. C takes me to the rumors. Or maybe you have to find it before you can mark it. Oh. Okay. Good question, the Somicron. E is bound to A and X. Correct. So... whoops. Lets you do that. We're going to put this on H. No, H doesn't do anything. H doesn't do anything on something I found either. They're all bound to different things now, so I'm not double using the same buttons at all. But neither H nor E let me do anything in here. E takes me out. H doesn't do anything. Now we're probably ran out of time. So let's do this again. Run! Run to the Ember Twin! Go, 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 go! The sand is coming! The sand is moving already! Run! Speed run the game! Don't have a sprint button, just gotta walk as fast as you can. Go, go, go. Don't fly into the sun. No guarantees. Autopilot is trying to kill you constantly. Keep that in mind at all times. Which pole is the North Pole? I have no idea. This one, I guess. Sure, that's the one. Super awesome crash landing. Nice. We're speed running here, though, so it doesn't matter. North. North? And all the way down. Oh, found a ledge by accident. Keep going down. Okay. No, there's more down. Wait, is there? No? Okay. Look for cave. Whoa. Whoa. Maybe this is it. I don't know what's going on. It's real dark down here. This seems like the place, though. Unless this just links me back up to the Sunless City, which it probably does. Let's be real. Hello? Stuff? The sand is here. I hear it. Stalagmites. And stalactites. I don't know which is which, but both are here, blocking my way. Again, pickaxe would be awesome. Alright. Up maybe? Is there an up around here? Ow. You can go up. I don't see anything to do when you're up. Hey, Somicron, you still there? Oh, wait, I did it. Sure. Neat. This is where the sand is falling down. If I go in there, I'll get hurt, but we'll go through it. Then... up from here, maybe? I feel like my flashlight used to be a lot better. Now it kind of sucks. So, Sand River is doing Sand River stuff. Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. No! Let me stay on rock! I want to stay on rock. I don't want to fall off rock for no reason. This rock is stable. That's good. Ow. Ooh. 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 No. Ugh. I just found a cave and went in it. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, pokies. Good, good. Looks like you found where all the flowing, rising sand is coming from. Yeah, the ash twin. What are you talking about? So the stalagmites are quantum. The pokies aren't. They are, actually. Never mind. Who needs a pickaxe when you can just quantum stuff? Oh, this seems real familiar. Hey, what's up, part of the eye? How's it going? Still here, huh? That's cool. And a bunch of dead Nomai down here. Well, they're quantum skeletons, but you know. If you come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. What happened before Coleus disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock, when I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Your strange Wandering Rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't. Coleus and I observed that unusual-looking rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I wonder if this is relevant. So they were doing this, and then they died. Sorry about your science, guys. Oh, right, okay. So I can make it disappear. I don't know what the lights do. I don't need the light to make it disappear. I mean, I can make it stay. Haha, stupid. Ah, I lost my photo. Dang it. Wait, I have an idea. Haha, now you have to stay there too, dummy. Hee. So lights on, lights off. Rock goes quantum with Coleus on it. Sends him somewhere. Ah, where'd my picture go? Give me my picture back. Yeah. Look, there's trees down here. Calm down. So if we stand on rock and make it disappear, then it will send us somewhere in the dark. Ah. It sure did. So now this is where Coleus went. How curious. This rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. I don't know, ma'am. You're going to die. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or an exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The wandering rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. So, stand on it. Do the same thing. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis. If the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock. As long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Mallory is here now too. We theorize... Wait. Said he was missing. He totally came back. We theorize that when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness, the being can become entangled with that quantum object, and they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. They found him and didn't document that they found him. Good stuff, Coleus. We have discovered what happened to Coleus. You did the Tower of Quantum Moon despite not having this knowledge. That is true. I think there's a few different places that they explain how this works. They want to make sure that you can figure it out. They don't want to put it in one place alone, it seems. So, what does the game want me to do in the Sunless City? That's what I want to know. It wants me to do something. The nice thing about this game is you don't have to do everything to finish the game, but there are one or two things that if you don't find, you can totally get stuck. Yeah, I mean, you could just trial and error the quantum stuff without being told how it works. But, like, the concept of taking a picture of something to solidify it in its quantum position is entirely foreign. I mean, that's trial and error. That's brute forcing. What's up, Big Wan? And if you can brute force how it works, then congratulations, but... May need to go to the quantum... that's... okay. Quantum knowledge that's in the city. Has a ton of ghost matter in it. Awesome. Solid. And fell. That is the worst jump I have done in a really long time. I was so pro at that before. See, that's what I meant to do. Ice Shrine District? Makes sense. Why is the eye important? They say it brought us to the solar system, but is that good? I don't know, man. Cool, nothing up here. Cool door. Hey look, a bajillion ghost matter. There were a lot of Nomai here when they all died. Be welcome to this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your minds to the possibilities while the sand rises and kind of puts a whole damper on this thing. If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Did something happen to it? No, the eye's totally fine. Don't worry. You guys will figure that out later. I mean, and then you'll die, but you'll figure it out. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, although this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Maybe it's the Harthians 200,000 years later. There's a little that. Self-repairing rock cairns is an interesting design. So, Goat says you're done. Oh, had to go to a meeting. Sorry, Goat. What's your overall rating? Out of 5, I'd give it like a... I don't know. For someone who likes puzzly kind of games, and likes games where you die a lot to figure out what's going on, and likes having to put pieces together and puzzle through it, I'm sure it's a 5 out of 5. For a lot of people it is, but I'm not that kind of person. Like, I don't really get any enjoyment out of puzzling through a bunch of kind of clues that have been given and figuring stuff out. So, for me... Oh, there's something over there, but I can't get to it because my propellant is gone. Perfect. I don't know, I'm probably closer to a 3-5 than a 4 or a 5. Is that just a way out? Probably just a way out. Just an exit. Fair enough. Oh, here comes the sand. I'm going to die. Unless I can get lifted up to the exit and not die. That'd be great. Come with me. Come to me, sand. I need you. So I don't know. I also just prefer games where you win. Where you have something that you're conquering, right? Something that, a problem you can fix, or an enemy you can defeat. I really find that satisfying. And this game doesn't have any of that. And so it's just missing that for me, you know? I'm told it's kind of a dude thing to want to fix problems. So maybe women like this game better because there's not a problem to fix. You just feel things and you get sad, right? More of a female-oriented game. Man, that's a tough way to go. I think I'd rather suffocate than get smooshed to death under rising sand and rock. So's that it? Again, I don't know what the Black Hole Forge mystery is. Like, we know they built warp stuff there. What's up with the Giant's Deep? Like, why is there more stuff there? Because, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a well-made game. Like, the way you fly around is fun. I mean, sure, you crash a lot, and it's kind of challenging, but I like the challenge. The autopilot trying to kill you constantly isn't really great. But I guess maybe that teaches you not to trust the autopilot. So I gotta remember, big doodad. So ginormous thing sends you somewhere, and then counterclockwise thing sends you somewhere else. JTalk says that they've done amazing things with RuneScape these days. Really? That's interesting. Okay, so this one... Ow. This one takes you to the Temple of Quantum Knowledge, which we already did. This is not what we want. We want where they were launching ship parts. So we want to find counterclockwise friend. The one going right to left. There it is. Hop in the top here. Get sucked all the way down. No, this isn't it either. No, 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 no. It's totally not. So is the ship launching place? All very brambly. Have we explored this thing? With the trapped... I've got a trapped jellyfish and a big old bramble thing. That's interesting. Is this ship launchy place? I think so. I don't know why I took damage doing that, but alright. No! What was that? Oh, did I not have my suit on? That's the first time I've done that. It's such an ingrained habit of me to put on the suit that I don't know how I screwed that up. I really don't. So it's probably underneath this thing, generally. Yeah, there it is. Nope. It's not. That's island where Astronaut is. And that's where his ship is, out on the water. Probably not getting launched violently into the sky at all. Okay, so here it is. Wait, this isn't where I came. Whatever. There's more than one of these, I guess. Okay, so by coming in the appropriate location... Have I read this? This is it. We finished building the probe cannon. Right. Thank you for your work. Next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. We want to launch it with as much power as possible, but no, that's stupid. So there's something else here. I mean, it's a whole big wall walking thing. I'm really disoriented. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Other than this kind of feels like progress. So... So we get a brittle hollow projection stone. Which we know what these are now. Like, I remember getting projection stones early in the game and being like, what is this? It's just a way for them to communicate with people that are also working on these projects. Across long distances. It's not teleportation, but it does kind of work as a... Darn it. Work as a way to communicate. So there are the schematics. And then this. Yep. Brittle Hollow. Or they set up displays of how to get into Giant's Deep. Four minutes. Long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. Uh-oh, here comes a storm. Get in the storm thing. We're doing great. Whew. Wait. Stay in here. Just stay in here the whole time. We'll come back. Got bad news. Yarrow says there's a problem with the proposed power source, so the probe won't be asked to fire. Hope you're pulling my locomotive limb there, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on a definite hiatus. They can't get the sun to explode. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea might feel responsible. So is that it? Just basically figured out that the whole project is inviable. Because they can't make the sun explode, which again is a funny story point. Konoe, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Kasawa convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle's Hollow Southern Observatory. It revealed how an object might sink beneath the current. Unable to grasp the answer by looking at the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface of the South Pole, I'll be delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads. You should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight through to the core. Alright. I think that's it then. I think we've got what we needed here. We learned that they found out that the project's not going to work because they can't make the sun explode. Which is fun. Still no Patink. Tarsurian! Thank you for the resub, my friend. Resubbing at tier 1 for 10 entire months. Awesome stuff. Let's update the support goal with Tarsurian support. Happiest of Mondays to you. New week. New support goal. Thanks for helping me get started on that, sir. Hope you're having a great day. I think I did it. It didn't do the thing where it's like, here's what you discovered. It's just gone, I think. Yeah, the only question mark I can see right now is the one with they're making ship parts at Brittle Hollow. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's a wrap it up situation here. So thanks for hanging out as Falcon played Outer Wilds all the way through. Again, a 3.5 for me, but I understand why other people see it as a 5 out of 5 and Game of the Year from a few years ago. Interesting game, certainly the case. Thanks, Goat, for all the massive support for playing this game. I do appreciate it. As always, let's see if anybody else is playing Outer Wilds right now, and we'll give them a raid. Back tomorrow with something. I haven't decided what. The schedule is empty, and I apologize for that. But we'll get a schedule out there, see what we want to do tomorrow. Definitely StarCraft Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, though. That's the plan for the StarCraft. So let's find somebody playing Outer Wilds, maybe in English. Yeah, there you go. Maybe not a VTuber, not a huge fan of VTubers myself for reasons that I'm not going to get into. That's en français. That's en espagnol. This is a very popular, I mean, yeah. I guess it's a French game. It makes sense. Anyway, catch you all tomorrow. More stream then. Love you and goodbye.